It's time for the Daily Stand-Up Podcast presented by Agile Dad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. As part of our International Women's Celebration Month, I thought it'd be a good idea for me to throw in a couple of podcasts from a dear friend of mine who's also one of the best Agile coaches I know. She's done a podcast for me before, but this time it's going to be even better than the last time. I'm excited. This young lady, her name is Keis Kostaqi, and Keis has just been fantastic. And she put together a short episode about sprint planning, talking about how teams sign up for tasks and whether it's appropriate and some of the things they need to do. I don't want to take away from any excitement, so I'm just going to turn it over to her. Without any further ado, here's Keis.
Hello, Agile Dad listeners. Keis Kostaqi here. I want to thank Lee for another opportunity to be part of this amazing podcast and share with you yet another Agile topic. This time, we will talk about sprint planning and discuss whether teams should sign up and allocate all their tasks during the planning event. Sprint planning, it's the first Scrum event that kicks off the sprint. During this event, teams decide what work will be delivered during the sprint and also collaborate on how it will be achieved. This is a team event and the whole team participates. So the question arises, should team members sign up for tasks during sprint planning? In my opinion, it depends on the team's maturity. The end goal is for the team not to allocate all work during sprint planning, but start with a couple of items just so team members know what they should focus on as the sprint kicks off. They should pick up the tasks based on business priority as indicated by their product owner. New teams transitioning into an Agile framework need training wheels to start. It's very hard for them not to sign up for tasks during sprint planning because they feel that they don't know where to start or they might overcommit. For these teams, allocating all the work during sprint planning provides a safety net, and it's very comforting for them while trying to get used to the new environment and the new way of working. It's reassuring to know who's responsible for each item. This type of approach, however, relies heavily on individual accountability and jeopardizes the team accountability. It should be the team who shares the responsibility of completing the work in the sprint as a whole. I recommend going with a phased approach. Dial down the amount of work that the team is signing up during sprint planning until they feel comfortable. This type of transition helps them create the confidence they need on each other, but also the team in their journey to becoming self-managed and self-organized. As teams are maturing, they should start allocating less and less work. This will aid in a feeling of shared responsibility and make active collaboration easier. Teams can always pick up more work during daily scrums. Keep in mind to always discuss the items that are being picked up for the sprint so that the team is on the same page about what needs to be delivered and they reach a shared understanding. Wherever you or your team are in your Agile journey, always refer back to the Agile values and principles from the Agile Manifesto. Responding to change over following a plan should be your guide in this instance. What does your team do? Please share your thoughts with us, and thank you all for listening.